Welcome D&D friends to a Baldurs Gate 3 modded race video. This episode, we showcase the Dryad, and a quick lore overview of what Dryads are. They are specifically Fey Maidens that take the form of wood spirits who act as the protectors of forests and trees. The official Forgotten Realms wiki does state that they appear to be beautiful women with delicate features seemingly made of soft wood, and their hair seems to be made of leaves and foliage that change color with the seasons of the calendar. Now, speaking of seasons, the mod author has done a really good job with sticking as close as possible to the official D&D lore of Dryads by providing different types of subraces. Not only does the appearance of the Dryads change depending on which subrace / season you pick for them, but their cantrips are completely different from one another too. Like with the Spring Dryad, you of course gain Entangle, Summer Dryad gains Firebolt, Autumn Dryad, Shocking Grasp, which, interestingly enough, a curious choice, but also I can see it working. Winter Dryad, of course, gaining Ray of Frost. All of them very thematic and fitting in nature. We gain an extra cantrip as a Dryad, and regardless of whichever subrace we choose, we do gain specific race features to all Dryads. Dark Vision up to 12 meters. We are vulnerable to fire, so bear that in mind when it comes to your playthrough. Fey Ancestry, advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Bonded Tree Dependency, due to your Dryad heritage, you will become weakened if you stray too far from your bonded tree without an acorn of far travel. Now, the mod author has stated that you do start the game with an acorn in your inventory in order to gain all the buffs and also debuffs of Dryads. Hence the reason why there's a little bit of a risk there if you do take it out of your inventory, or let's say it gets confiscated, or even if you want to get rid of the acorn completely in order to give yourself a bit of a challenge. And we gain Heart of the Forest. Nature follows you wherever you go. Now, one thing I also really want to point out are the race passives that you get as a Dryad too. These racial progressions are listed by the mod author, and they start with, of course, everything that I listed at level 1. Level 3, we gain the passive of Barskin, 1 extra cantrip. Level 5, immune to disarm, and being able to summon a Woodwoad. Level 7, magic resistance, and also being able to summon a woodland being, so another extra Dryad to help you fight side by side in battle. And at level 9, nature step and grasp of the forests. And that has been my quick showcase of the modded Dryad race. Let me know in the comments, everyone, what kinds of character builds you plan on making with this race. And also, huge credits, and please give a major thank yous to Emerald Techno for creating this mod and putting a lot of time and creativity into making sure that it's not just lore friendly, but it's brought to life as close as possible to actual Dryads. Now, I will say I do have plans in the near future of making a full-fledged and longer character build video, combining this mod with the Blighted Druid subclass mod by Havsglimt. That video will be released soon, but essentially I'm going to create Dryka from Total War Warhammer. Theme of the build will be focused on a lot of malevolent magic, poison attacks, definitely summoning very violent tree creatures to help fight alongside me in battle, but this is the perfect race to play as a very noble tree spirit, or in my case with the upcoming video, a malevolent treekin spirit. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a really in-depth discussion on what kinds of characters you're planning on making, because that's honestly what I love about the D&D and Baldurs Gate community. I want to hear everything that you're pouring your heart into when it comes to your next playthroughs. Anyways, thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video, and also most importantly, take out some time to check out the mod itself and give it a go. Until then, friends, I'll save you all a seat on the next adventure. Take care and farewell.